Thanks for watching. Today we're taking a look at the Element RC Nightwalker. I needed to check because there's so many names right now that it can become a tiny bit confusing. So is it a night crawler? Is it a night runner? No, because we got that one already. This is actually called the Nightwalker. This thing is based on the full-sized Toyota Tacoma from DeMello Off-Road Racing. That thing was present as well when this thing got unveiled, however you say that, at Proline by the Fire last month. And I was actually fortunate enough to be present at that event. I was able to see James Knight and Jason from DeMello Off-Road to unveil what it looks like. And this thing really looks like a full-sized counterpart. I will see if I can find some footage, because I do think I have some, of this thing getting unveiled and revealed to everybody. It was just really cool. It also, I think, is a great testament to the versatility of the Enduro platform and the Enduro chassis. Seeing that they had all these trucks assembled and lined up at the event, so they had all of the Element RC trucks in the booth right next to the full-sized Toyota Tacoma. It was really cool. Of course, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of people that I was also dying to meet because it's been 5 years since I've been in the United States for the last time. So I was able to hang out with Brad Geck from Gecko Trails, so my friend John Schultz, then of course James Knight. Really cool, my friends from Castle Creation. So for me it was a fantastic event to see. Moose Jaw Joe, that was also somebody that I really looked forward to meeting. So it was really a super fun, very friendly event. If you've never been to Proline by the Fire before, I can highly recommend going there, because it is something that you will not easily forget. Anyway, back to the truck. I think that this is a great testament of where we are going with the hobby. So, of course, perhaps you know Knight Customs, you know James Knight. James has been designing add-on parts for all these scale trucks for years right now. And seeing that is becoming licensed, and that's becoming more and more of a part of these new releases. And then, of course, he does add stuff to this as well, but I do think that it's great because he's kind of pioneering in the hobby, showing where we could go, being ballsy enough to put in all this design work where big manufacturers perhaps don't dare to go yet. And right now, seeing that they're partnering up, or at least he's partnering up with Element, I think is really a great step in the right direction. This thing, really cool looking. It's red, just like its full-size counterpart. We can really look at the box for ages and look at all of the features. If you do have a box like this, don't throw it away, because if you flip it inside out, also shows over here, there is always a cool scale garage with a few Easter eggs. And I don't mean literal Easter eggs, but a few tiny indications of what might come next from Element. The Enduro has now been around for a couple of years, so this is like the latest iteration of that platform. This thing does have a solid front and a solid rear axle, so that's something that we will have a look at in a bit. But you can, of course, if you think that this thing should look like a pre-runner, because of course with those beefier, more pronounced fenders, it looks a tiny bit like a pre-runner, then you could totally go ahead and, for example, put on the IFS2 independent front suspension and the trailed suspension that you, for example, find on the Gatekeeper. The possibilities are almost endless. Let's pop the seals and have a look at the truck itself. Like I said, keep the box. If you want to have a scale arcade hall, this box has you covered, because I see a couple of cool arcade looking machines. There's a skee ball arcade hall machine type of thing. And then apart from that, a lot of cool stuff to just look at. So over here it says how you can unfold it and how you can put it inside out and then display it in your scale garage type of setup, just for it to be fully used and come into its own. Let's look at some of the more boring stuff first, which is, for example, this radio. Now, what they have started to do is include FlySky radios, and I am a fan. This is a good radio, so we've seen them include these now with the last couple of releases, and they are really easy to use. They have good range, easy to set up. I think they're a bit more budget friendly too, so most likely that will give them some more room to put cool stuff on the truck. So you have all of your switches over here, so you can set everything up trim-wise, and also jewel rate. You can also set that up over here. And then of course also your power switches in here. Takes 4 AA batteries, those going to the bottom. And the only thing I kind of miss is it not being a foam wheel, but I mean that's just being nitpicky. It has a 3rd and a 4th channel, so you can really deck this thing out if you want to run lights, for example. Fully possible with this radio, or a winch, for example, or both, or whatever you want to do. Sticker sheet if you want to individualize the look of your, I wanted to say trail walker, then I wanted to say night runner, but it is of course a night walker. If you want to individualize the look of your night walker, you can do that using these stickers if you do not like painting, for example. So all of that is included. There's also an owner's manual, and then I'm assuming that this is just kind of like a brochure to show you what else Element RC and Team Associated make. I already took the body clips out just to have a look to see that everything is in working order, and also to double check that there are indeed taillight clusters inside this body, because there was so much to look at and there was such an amount of people and I was so incredibly jet lagged that I didn't get the full scope, but now I definitely do. Don't be fooled and don't think, hey, isn't this just a Night Runner body? Because it isn't. This thing is definitely different from the Night Runner. It has bulkier fenders, it has way more detail already attached to it. In the Night Runner, the back section was actually separate, so keep that in mind too. So there's plenty over here to have a look at that is different. I think Element does a great job at diversifying the range of trucks with every new release that they bring to the market. Here as well, for example, you will find a ton of new parts that you have not seen on any of the Element trucks before. Like, for example, this rear cage that then houses a functioning spare wheel. I have been a bit too quick on the trigger, I think, on judging the look of these rims, because now that I see them in this studio light, they actually look a lot nicer than what I remembered. Other stuff that you do not find on any of the other Element trucks is, of course, this light bar. So this is a licensed KC Highlights light bar designed by Knight Customs. Other parts designed by Knight Customs are these door handles, also the front bumper, and also the inside of the front and rear taillight clusters. All of those parts are parts that you would find with the Night Runner as printable files, and in this Night Walker you find them already included, which I think is very cool. Windshield wipers are included, so there's a lot of detail going on over here. Now, if you want to fully trick it out, you could print an interior panel, for example. I've seen that James Knight has also designed a ton of stuff that attaches to the bed space over there. So that is really cool. So there's a lot of room over here to customize it and to make it look individualized. Paint that up and make it look cool. Not that it doesn't look cool right now, but I'm just saying, you know, there's options. Also, taillight clusters and headlight clusters, those are all prepped, so you could just drop an LED in there. And the same goes, of course, for this fantastic looking light ramp on top of that roof. Usually I'm not a big fan of red trucks for some reason, but this red is really nice looking and it definitely pops, and it works really well with this aggressive fendered body. Also, these rock sliders, of course, really efficient, but also cool looking. They have a good functionality and they really hold on to that body. I can imagine, because I do have the exact same wish actually, I can imagine that you want to run this thing as a pre-runner or as a trophy truck. There's an incredible amount of possibilities and there's an incredible amount of think work that goes on immediately once you see this truck, just because it looks like it could be fast. It could be way faster than a trail truck speed. However, just like its full-sized counterpart, it has a solid front axle, it has a solid rear axle, and it is up to you to change it if you want to do that. I'm already thinking I want to have the IFS2, so the independent front suspension, the second generation in the front. I want to have gatekeeper suspension in the back, so trailing arms and a bit more lean suspension, making it a tiny bit softer. And with that, this thing will really act like a trophy truck. It will also really look like a trophy truck. But I'm just saying there's a lot of options for you to go and customize your stuff with these Element Enduro chassis, because essentially they are all the same. They all share the same set of frame rails, and from there you can just start building. This is a 550 sized brush motor, Reedy branded. You can of course upgrade this if you want to make it super fast. There's a different battery tray included with the spare parts. And if you want to run a full-size battery pack, you can go ahead, mount that, and then run that. You can also install some overdrive gears because those come supplied with the truck. So all of that is also included in that spares bag. So do make sure that you check that out and that you're aware of the contents over here. Because apart from some spare parts, there are some alternative parts as well. Chassis mounted servo, pretty decent servo, metal geared. There are of course a lot of better options too in case you want to upgrade it. Go have a look at Reeves servos, for example. They were also present at Proline by the Fire. Had a crazy nice booth, a lot of new products. They're nice people too, so make sure that you support those people who support the hobby too. So people who partake in these events and people who really make a difference, I think, also in the raffles and whatnot, and just in adding great atmosphere at events. Go and support them because they make this hobby what it is. That solid front and solid rear axle, they both have a central pumpkin. They also both have just a regular pinion that goes into the middle, so there's no high center pinion or high entrance pinion, and there's also no helically cut gears. Nothing fancy, but with that as well, it is very much a problem-free chassis, and it just really works. Metal links, all of the pivot balls are plastic or nylon. In case you want to upgrade those, it's not a big deal. You can just go ahead and do that. Metal body shocks, or aluminum body shocks actually, with plastic caps with a bleeder screw. And there as well, you will see that the pivot balls are nylon, but easy to just step that up. Buy a set of stainless steel pivot balls, change everything out, and you're already on step one of upgrading it and personalizing it. I think it pretty much covers it. So again, really nice offering, very complete. Comes with all your spares, comes with a nice radio system. It also comes with this 2-in-1 receiver ESC. I did forget to mention that. So ever since we went from the Team Associated radios to these type of FlySky setups, the receiver and the ESC is a 2-in-1 system. Not hating on that at all. Comes with a Dean's plug, so you can just run it on a 3S LiPo immediately, and off you go. If you want to see me repaint this body, let me know. If I missed some information about this trail walker, about this Nightwalker, and then I want to say Night Runner again. If I missed any information that you are aware of about the Nightwalker, let me know as well. I'm going to charge a battery, and I'm going to be shooting a running video with this thing out in the forest. So there are a lot of videos in the making, just so you know. Go give Night Customs a look and a follow on their Instagram, and also look at their stuff on My Mini Factory, just so you know what they're making also for this Nightwalker. In addition to everything, of course, that is already installed on the truck. And I will also make sure that all of the other confusing truck names, like for example the Trail Runner, the Trail Walker, the Night Runner, and the Nightwalker, that all of those trucks are listed in the video description box, so you can have a look at them and check out what they do and what they look like. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
We're back on.